Hey guys, let me bring you in closer. Hey family. Hey family. Hey family. Hey guys. First of all, I don't know what y'all talking about, but the only thing I see is Black Lavender saying that coronavirus infested Bible. What have y'all been talking about on here? Look at me. Today I'm doing good. I'm doing all water. Because I don't know, guys, what's going on. But I've been getting, I got my timer on for 10 minutes because we got to get in here. Because I'm like, I'm doing all the holiday cooking and turn it this way. And I'm like getting my menu together. I'm prepping food. I don't know, maybe I'm just really overworked. I don't know. How do you guys feel when you make the Thanksgiving dinner? Because I'm really dehydrated. And I've been drinking like a lot of juice and a lot of soda to like keep my energy up. But now I'm just like, I need to drink water because it's not doing what it needs to do. How are y'all? Hey, gullible girl. Hey, Amira. Hey, Selby. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Danielle. Hey, basically Brittany. Hey, Big B. She said Big B in the place. What's up? Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Soprano too. Yo, Max, what's up? I don't know if I shouted you out, but what's up, Kimberly? Hey, Tiffany. You know what, Tiffany? I don't know why she's in Jordan. I don't like, girl, but she came what she got. She got what she came for, didn't she? This episode, didn't she? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hey, Cam and Cassia Monroe, what's up? Hey, as told by Nicole. Hey, Kiss by Hypergamy for me. Hey, Roberta. Basically, Brittany said, I'm so glad I'm going to my boyfriend's families for Thanksgiving. So I will be making a cake because you know how Black people can't show up empty-handed. I don't want to get the looks. Let me tell you something. When you go to a Black event, especially like a Black Thanksgiving or any kind of holiday party, Black people are like, you know what? You eat what you bring. So if you bring some cups, some styrofoam cups, you eating it. If you bring some ice, you're eating it. I hope you're anemic because all you eating is ice. I can say that I'm anemic. Okay? Big B. Hey, Aminda. Hey, it's Kima. It's Kima. See, you know what? I'm going to have to find you on YouTube and be checking up on you every day until Thanksgiving. Because it's Kima is cooking. And she said, no cooking yet, but I got everything. Girl, are you prepped? Are you prepped? I'm going to do the ham and the chicken Wednesday. You cooking on what? Oh, that's not Thanksgiving. Oh, my God. Okay, I get you. It's Kima. Look, listen, girl. I got 5 minutes. This is what has to happen. On Wednesday, the last thing that you need to be cooking is the meat. That is the last thing. On Thursday, everything should be in the fridge prepped, ready to come out and just go in the oven to get heated. Or, you know, the burners that you have or the crock pot. Please don't do no cooking on no Thursday. No, let it needs to be in the oven warming. I'm telling you, time is going to get away from you. You're going to need to rest. You're going to need to rest. And what's going to happen is you're going to put the turkey in at 4 a.m. and then you're going to be sitting here watching it, acting like you're doing everything else. And the next thing you know, your body is going to be like, oh, why don't you just sit down for a minute and put your feet up? As soon as you put your feet up, you're out. And the next thing you know, it's 4 p.m. and your guests are starting to come over and you done burnt that chicken or that turkey or that meat. I'm telling you, learn from me. You will find out what I'm talking about on, I think I'm going to post it on, because I'm doing a Thanksgiving story time about how I almost ruined Thanksgiving and had a meltdown. I think I'll post that video. I'll probably post it on a Thursday so I can have something to watch. But girl, it's Kima. Don't do it. It's Kima. Bonnie, I'm making macaroni and cheese. This is what I'm making. I'm making macaroni and cheese, 2 roast chickens because my family doesn't do turkey. Sweet potato pie. I'm gonna throw in some pumpkin. I'll let you know how that goes. Sweet potato pie, garlic mashed potatoes. I think that's it. Normally we would do more, but it's just us, and we're just, we're not having anybody over because of COVID. So it's just us. But yeah, that's all I'm making. My mom is making string beans, collard greens, yams. Oh, I'm also making rice. We might have Haitian black rice. I don't know if we're going to do that this time. Oh, and I'm also making salmon. I'm trying to think of a different kind of sauce to use. I think I may make jerk salmon. I think I might do that. I might make jerk salmon or just something different. I feel like, we always have the lemon roasted, the lemon butter roasted salmon. I want to do something else. So we'll see. But that's like, yeah, we're just going to have like one dessert. We're going to have Pillsbury biscuits. Um, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We're not going as big as we used to, but we're gonna have enough food for, at least 3 days, for everybody to go. Because that's the thing about Thanksgiving. It's a feast. You know what I mean? Like, we're Black, so we don't celebrate, Thanksgiving. I told you in my house we do Native American Appreciation Day. And so it's basically just like a feast where we celebrate Indigenous people. But we also, are also celebrating our ancestors and their traditional dishes. So we have like a lot. It's a feast, so we have like a lot of food. So we'll be coming back for more and more and more. I wanted to make like 2 servings per person, and I told you about that on my last live. My family cussed me out. They were just like, "Oh no, you're not going to make this little this little pot, this little a cast iron skillet macaroni and cheese. We want a pan of macaroni and cheese." So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'm mixing that in here. Don't tell them. I'm gonna mix it in here and see how it goes. Yeah, basically, Brittany let them know. She said Thursday is just a quick warm-up day. No food needs to be cooking. The only food that needs to be cooking is the turkey, which is in the oven the night before. And you better eat breakfast or you will die. That happened to me. My mom was like, "Why do you look like that? Eat something." I was like, "No, not yet." Yes, small Brittany. Small Brittany said, "Why did my grandmother text me about setting up a Zoom prayer for Thanksgiving?" We're doing a Zoom as well. I don't feel like it. I'm leaving it to my sisters. I'm like, y'all set up that Zoom. I don't feel like it. I do not feel like going over the Zoom process with my mother or my aunt. I don't feel like it. Yes, it's Kima. Do the ham and chicken on Tuesday, please, sweetie. If you are doing the turkey, give yourself all of Wednesday. A lot of people don't know how difficult a turkey is until you do it. That's a big bird. It's not a game. I used like back in the day, I used to cook the whole turkey. Now I spatchcock. I spatchcock my chicken. I spatchcock my turkey. I take out the neck and all of that stuff, and I put it in a little I clean it, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag with a little bit of salt, and then I freeze it because I use that for soups and stuff. But I used to cook the whole bird for presentation. Don't do that no more. I'm spatchcocking that bad boy. No, not 8 hours in my oven. For what? For what? Spatchcock. Good. Danielle said, I bought a damn turkey breast. That's my Thanksgiving meal. Smart. Smart. It's such an event, Tiffany. It's such an event to do all that cooking, then have to do hair and makeup and get fully dressed. My family is something else, but I'm not doing none of that. Not this year. Not this year. But I do have my hair set. So if my hair looks a little bumpy, um, don't worry. I don't have like no scalp issues going on under here. I have an audition tomorrow. If you guys were on my live, remember the audition I had to get off of the live for to like prepare for? I got a call back for it. So the callback is tomorrow. So I'm gonna, try to book it. So I did not. No, I'm gonna book it. If they don't book me, it's on them. But I had to like do something special with my hair, so I like have it under here, like some cute little bantu knots. I can't wait. So that's why my hair may look a little like big under here. Don't worry, it's bantu knotted up. It's almost time. Let me get my notes. Trying to keep myself on the timer, guys. Just want to make sure all my notes are here. Okay, good. So let me check in with you guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're here. We're here. Let me just wrap up the last one. Oh yes. When is Tiffany Pollard New York her thing? When is her? Is that on Thanksgiving Day? I'm gonna watch that too. And I'm also gonna watch Salt Lake City and Orange County, but I'm not gonna review it because that is my holiday. I am taking off for Thanksgiving. Yes, small Brittany. Same here. It's a whole photo shoot. Yeah, I'm making pie. I'm making a sweet potato pie. I normally make like a bunch of pies just because we always have so many people over, but I'm just making one. Guys, let me tell you something. This small Thanksgiving is a relief. I feel bad that we're having a small Thanksgiving because of the pandemic, but it's been so easy. It's less stress. You know what I mean? It was so easy. It's so easy to prep dinner, like a feast for 4 people instead of 20. I like this. I hate to say it, but I like this. Anyway, before we get started, Angie Brooks, thank you for the super chat. Angie said, "Hola, Nikki. We love you in here. Oh, we love you here in Melbourne, Florida. Oh, I love you guys too." She said, "Prepping here, girl, making my favorite vegan pumpkin pie and vegan meatloaf." Oh, Angie, you better work. Thank you for the super chat. Send pics if you can. Send pics. I would love to see. Yeah, guys, if you want to, you tag me in your Thanksgiving photos. I would love to see. I'll share my stuff with you guys too on Instagram. But tag your girl. I'm at what is my Instagram? NikkiNicoleStar. It's at NikkiNicoleStar on Instagram. I wish I could put it in this video, but I can't. But yeah, let's. I'm not going to be doing YouTube on Thursday, but I'll be celebrating, and I'll be on social media when I wake up from my 3rd plate nap. But yeah, let's still hang out. Let's still hang out on Thanksgiving. Oh, it's tomorrow. Thank you, Tiffany. It's tomorrow. Tiffany Pollard's I Love New York reunion is tomorrow. I'm excited about that. VH1 needs to use her more. She really built that network. They should do more for her. Yeah, don't stress yourself out, guys. Don't stress yourself out. I listen. I hope this small Thanksgiving becomes a thing. 20 people. If you're not a restaurateur, it's not fun. It's not fun. I realize that I'm having a really good time. Just and I'm doing more things with my meals, with the stuff that I'm cooking. I'm doing more. I'm getting more inventive. You know what I mean? Not messing up the flavors, but I'm just able to have fun because I can buy really nice ingredients, and because I don't have to buy everything in bulk now for so many people, I could really get the flavors that I want and not take out of that because this person has an allergy or this person doesn't eat this kind of cheese. It's not fun. I realized that I was a lunch lady on Thanksgiving. I'm enjoying this one. I'm enjoying the small Thanksgiving. Oh, Dee Dee, let's celebrate the death and destruction of our people. Dee, how long have you been here? Did you hear everything that I said about how my family celebrates? I'm not the one, baby. I'm not the one. Let's keep it cute here. Let's keep it cute. Amen. Amen. Oh, Ella said no one wanted me to cook this year because I'm on keto, no cauliflower mac and cheese. When I went vegan, they fired me as chef. They fired me and then they had me back when I started eating meat again. D. Okay, oh baby. Oh baby. D, unfortunately, you gotta go. You gotta go. I tried. I tried. I tried with you, D. I gave you a little warning, didn't I? Didn't I? Trial. You try to be nice to people and they don't listen. Hold on, guys. We got to remove D. Yep. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Bye, D. You'll watch the playback. Still give your girl a like. Oh. Yeah. Bonnie said positivity, please. Thank you, Miss GG88. Yes, I got this at Target. Who just asked? Soprano Tour. I got this at Target for $5. It's in that fun little section where like all those cute little books are, and it should be right next to the party. Not them party favor bags and stuff like that. Just go on like the celebration section, celebration section with the party favors and birthday decorations and all that stuff. Oh, Black Lavender said because I'm a manager at a restaurant, my family members automatically make me the the one that cooks. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm ready for Black Friday, guys. Oh, it's Kima. Listen, if I can, I would open up Thanksgiving next year. If I could do like, I would love to do a big like YouTube uh fun holiday thing. If I want to do so much stuff when the world opens back up. I really, really do. But who knows? I'm not planning anything anymore. I'm just planning to live. Anyway, if you guys are new here, this is how we do it at NikkiStar TV for the live reviews. For the next 20 or 30 minutes, I just do a live review. I go over my notes. I talk about the show with you guys, but I don't really answer anything because I don't want to get into the comments, because when I get into the comments, I can stay there all day and I don't get back. So I'm just going to go through the review, talk about my notes, end it there, and then we'll chit chat about the review. If you agreed or disagreed, if there's anything that I missed that you want to talk about, whatever it is. The only thing that I will acknowledge while I'm doing my live review is super chats, because I was raised right. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this review. Oh, what do I say? If you're just here for the review starts now. $5 at Target, the best investment of my life. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so let's get into Brittany and Yazan. A lot happened with this couple this episode. First of all, so Yazan asked, oh, hold on. Guys, this is why I'm drinking this water. I'm gonna drink another one when I'm done, because baby, dehydrated. Listen, Thanksgiving cooks, Thanksgiving chefs, drink your water, get the proper amount of sleep. Do not pass out this Thanksgiving making a turkey. Anyway, so Yazan asked Brittany and her friend to come meet with him with a translator because he wants to tell Brittany everything that's going on with him. However, he feels like the language barrier it'll be too difficult for him to explain everything to her clearly about what's going on. So they sit down with a translator, and the translator explains to Brittany that Yazan is dealing with a lot. And what Yazan said is that he loves Brittany, right? And what he will do for her, because he loves her so much, is tell his family that he chooses Brittany over them because his family will not be okay with him marrying a Christian woman or somebody, or a woman who does not convert to Islam or want to convert to Islam. And so he said that he's going to tell his family that, and he's going to say that he is not going to change her. Whatever she wants to be, she will be, and he will marry her that way. But Brittany has to understand that if he does that, then he loses his family, and she has to take care of him. Rightfully so. Brittany is like, oh, this is a lot of information to take in. I need some time to think about it. I get her. Any person would say that. That's like a lot of information. You say that you need to talk to me about something, and then the something that you're talking about is, oh, I'm going to be with you and let my family go, and you have to be the one to take care of me because I'm going to lose my family by choosing you. That's a lot to take in. That really, really is. And I understand her saying, oh my goodness, that is a lot. I just need some time. I understand. Right? Because not only did he say that to her or tell her this through the translator, Yazan, this is something new. Have you guys noticed that? He says something different every time. This whole season, Yazan has never said that. Now all of a sudden it's I'll marry you like this. Before the last conversation they had, he said, I'll give you the time that you need. Then he came back and said, well, we need to get married within a week. Now he's just like, you don't have to change anything. Let's just get married. It's giving me Yazan is giving me green card tease. I feel like Yazan wants to get to the US just as much as Brittany wants to get back to the US. I think that's what's happening. And remember, guys, before I said that I don't see this couple working in Jordan. I see them working in the United States. And if you look at the trailer from next week's episode, Brittany says to Yazan that hold on, I think I'm glitching. Okay. Brittany says to Yazan that I don't think it's safe here for you. I think she said something like, you need to come here. Basically, you need to come to the US with me. I think this is what this couple is doing. I honestly think that they are trying to get on 90 Day Fiance, not the other way. I think they're trying to get on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I think they're trying to do before the 90 days, and then I think they're going to try to do the regular 90 Day Fiance, and then they're going to do the 90 Day Fiance happily ever after. This is what I think they're doing. Listen, they're a young couple. They're a young millennial couple, who, the internet, Instagram and YouTube and, Twitter, this is their life, right? And they know that this is a great way for them to get money and fame really, really quickly. So I see these two working together to make this opportunity take off for the both of them. No shade in that. No shade in that. I'm just telling you what I believe is happening. I think they're working their way onto several seasons. I think they're doing the Michael and Angela thing, which, hey, if this is how you're going to make money, do what you got to do. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going to come on the show and exploit your life, at least get something out of it. Not hating, just telling you guys what I see. Before we move on, we got a super chat from Carol Tilly. What's up, girl? Carol said, hey, Nikki, looking forward to the Jenny impression, comedic gold. Oh, girl. It's coming. Thank you so much, Carol. So that's what I think is going on with this couple. Brittany, I say it every episode, but Brittany has a great friend. Her friend is so supportive and kind and wise, and she deals with Brittany so delicately, but not to a point where it harms Brittany or her friendship or the friend, right? The friend tells Brittany the truth, but the way she gives her the truth is in such a caring way. She's a really good friend. I loved everything that she said to Brittany. I loved everything that she said in her confessional. She was just like, I think these two love each other, but I think this is too much. It's too much for the both of them. And she was just like, I know my friend loves Yazan, and I know she will be happy with him. But what this relationship requires is too much for her, and it's too much for Yazan. It's too great of a sacrifice for the both of them. And I agree with her friend. I have yet to disagree with her friend. Yet. I think that she is so on point, and she's not she's very wise, but she's not nasty to Brittany. Like, if Brittany makes a mistake or anything like that, or if she does not take her advice, she's still there to restore her, lift her up, and she's a good friend, Brittany. Don't mess that up. Don't mess that up. I know you probably want to give your friend an opportunity to get on the show, but if the show in any way interferes with your relationship, end it. End it. Let the friend know, listen, I'm gonna cut you out of my storyline because this friendship is valuable to me, and I think this show is messing with it. You know what I mean? Don't lose that friend. Don't lose that friend. She really, really cares about you. So now Brittany decides to meet with Yazan's brother because she doesn't feel like Yazan is telling her the full truth. She feels like he's leaving some stuff out, and that, she basically doesn't trust Yazan's word because he changes so many times. So she doesn't know if this is the truth, or she doesn't know if this is the truth and that he's probably going to come back and say something different, because he's done that so far since we've seen their entire relationship that we have seen on this show. So I get that. I totally understood her wanting to meet with his brother to find out. She was just like, I need to talk to somebody in his family to figure out what's really going on, because my man talks out of two sides of his mouth. So I totally understand that. So she decided to meet with Yazan's brother with the translator. First of all, hey, Yazan's brother. Hi. Um, so she sits down and meets with him, and he basically tells her the truth. He's just like, the family does not like Yazan being with the foreigner. You know what I mean? They believe that if he gets with you and you stay the way you are, he'll basically walk away from the family culture, traditions, and their religion. So that's what they're very afraid of. They're afraid that they will lose Yazan to this foreigner, and basically to the US. That's what they're afraid. They're afraid that their son is going to become, that their family member is going to become Americanized, flee to the US, and they won't see him anymore or have that kind of hold that they have over him in Jordan, basically. So that's what he tells her. He also lets her know this little this little bit of information, that they hate him so much that there are people in the family who want to kill him. Now, I don't know why he left out that the person that wants him dead is his father. I don't know. Maybe he thought it would have been a little too much to put on TV, like they haven't, like the father hasn't said it on camera already. I don't know why he did it, but he did. So as soon as Brittany hears this information, homegirl loses it. And I'm just like, these two, there's something there with this couple. There is something there with this couple, because I don't think that Brittany can fake that falling out like that she did over Yazan. So there's something there. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, I know there's love, right? But they're so hot and cold. They're so back and forth. They're so like, beginnings of Ike and Tina Turner. It's really like combative in that relationship. Then they have these, sweet moments, but they don't last because of everything that each other's dealing with, which is why I already said before, I don't think that this relationship is going to be good in Jordan. I think in the United States, when they just are able to be at ease and just be young people in love and figure out what this thing is, at least for 90 days, you know what I mean? They take that next step, I think it will probably be easier for them because they don't have to deal with such a demanding family. Like, Yazan's family is requiring so much from this relationship that these two can't even really get to be around each other without it being so much chaos because of what is required of them. And they're still honestly trying to figure out if this is what they want to do for the rest of their lives. Because I also think that if Yazan didn't have this pressure from his family, I don't think he would want to move as fast as well. So that's why I really think that, I always say it, I think they're unequally yoked in Jordan. I do think that they have a shot in the United States, which is where they probably might end up on this show. And you know what? I'm here for it. I like this couple. I think they're interesting. I think it's a interesting mix, like dynamic here in this relationship. And I would love to see how they fare in the United States. But again, she breaks down. Like, Brittany breaks down when she hears all of this, like any woman would, right? So, or any partner, when you hear this about your partner, you're just like, oh my goodness, he's not telling me this. He's telling me something completely different. And then she hears that, oh, if he continues to be with you, that somebody in the family might kill him. And that his family hates him, and that they, don't want anything to do with him because of this foreign woman, which is you. So of course she cries because she loves Yazan, and then she also feels bad because she feels like she's the cause of all of this. You are, but it's like not a bad thing, right? So she's falling out, and then the brother does this, and I'm just like, why are men like this all across the world? He tells her this information. She starts crying, and then he says, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Why are you upset? So you just told her that her man is going to die, and it's because of her. Like, you just told this woman that the whole family hates him and that they want him dead because of her. What do you think she was crying over? What you think she was crying over? The sun in her eyes? The fact that she left her hotel room without any foundation or concealer? Girl, I ain't want to touch on it, but girl, not on national TV, not under them HD cameras. Lashes are not even a lip liner, not even a lip liner or a little like tinted lip balm. Just out. You just got up and left. Mm-mm. No, girl. No, girl. So what I did think was sweet, though, was that the brother, when he saw like how Brittany cried, how he walked over to her and he's like trying to wipe her tears away, but he's so like rough and aggressive. He's so aggressive wiping her tears away. He's just like, oh no, don't cry. Cry. It's just like pushing his he's like pushing his palm and his fingers into her eye to wipe the tears. He was so rough that Brittany was like, I know, it's okay. Thanks. Thank you. Like he was so rough, but he was trying to be sweet. And I was like, sir, you're hurting her. You're hurting, your comfort is hurting her. So he like tries to like wipe the tears from her eyes or whatever. And I think that's what he needed as a brother. He said, listen, that's what the family wants to do, but I will cover for you guys. I will protect this relationship, but you just have to know that if he chooses you, he said he'll make the right decision, and if he chooses you, he can have the family. But I'm his brother. I'm not going to let him go. I'm going to be there with him, and I'm going to cover you, and I'm going to protect you guys in this relationship. I thought that was really sweet. But I think that the brother had a hard stance because he's listening to everything from Yazan, only meeting Brittany a few times, not seeing her much after that, and then only getting this information from Yazan about his relationship, and then seeing how his family reacts to this relationship. So of course he's on the defense. But when he sits down with Brittany and speaks to her and sees how she like breaks down over the thought of her brother not only losing his family, but also losing his over the thought of his brother not only losing his family, but also losing his life. I think that's what he needed to know, that this American girl, this foreign girl, was not playing his brother. You know what I mean? So I think when he saw that he was just like, you can't fake that. When I saw her cry, he started to smile. He was like, I knew that she loved my brother. So I'm not going to leave my brother. I'm going to protect him. I'm going to protect this relationship. So Brittany and Yazan's scenes this episode was just really sweet. It was really sweet. It allowed me to see Yazan's brother in a different light. Hey, and their relationship in a really different light. So again, I do feel like they're unequally yoked in Jordan. I think they have a chance in the US, but who knows? Who knows? I personally would like to see more from them. I think they're an interesting couple. I really, really do. I would like to see more from them. Anyway, I thought their scenes this episode was sweet. Let's get into Jenny and Summit. You know what? Should I end? You know what? I'm going to end with Jenny and Summit because I don't want to end with Tim and Melissa. Let's just go to, because I have so much to say about them too. Yeah. I'll end with Jenny and Summit. Let's get to Ari and B. Oh, that's my washing machine. I thought that was my neighbor's. Ari shocked me this episode, right? Did she shock you? Just from what we saw last week in the last few episodes, I felt like she was unraveling. And I think that maybe it's been some time and she's finally finding her footing and being a new mom. So, her nerves have calmed a bit. Or maybe she's just tired from taking care of the baby. So she just doesn't have the energy to react to everything. Because when her mother was leaving, her mom was just like, her mom was being, okay, bye, so sweet. I love Ethiopia. My family is here. And then when she got in the car with her baby, she said, listen, if you want to go, I can get you a ticket and we can get out of here. You can leave. You and the baby can leave with me. Any mom would do that. Any mom would do that. And I was just like, no, I made my decision. I'm going to raise my son here with his father, and we're going to be a family. That's what it is. I made this decision. It was more like, I made this decision, Mom. No, I guess I'm too tired to really go into it with you. But I made this decision. I made it. So she was like in it, no matter what her mom said. Her mom is like real chill. But she was like, I'm concerned, Ari. I'm concerned. If your dad and I could make something work, if you just want to come, if you and the baby just come on, Ari. It's like she was trying to get Ari on the plane, and Ari was just like, no. Like, I made my decision. This is where I'm going to be. This is where I'm at. All right, I love you. Bye. She just let her mom get on the plane and leave. I thought she would have been more frank. Remember how her mom looked the first time? Ari was all over the place. Her emotions were all over the place. I don't know. Maybe like Supermom just kicked in and she is like, this is my role. I have to do what's best for this baby. You know how it is when you know, especially if you're in the girls, you got your little girls clique, little girl group, and one of your girlfriends has a baby and she just becomes this like different person all of a sudden. Not like in a bad way, right? Not like Ashley from the Real Housewives of Potomac, because she just turned herself into Mother Teresa. But you know how your girlfriend is just like, you know, she's one thing before the baby. She's very nervous. The baby get here. She's like, oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta. Oh no. Oh, what am I doing? He won't latch. Is that it? Is that the latch? He won't latch. Whatever that is. Oh, he won't latch on the nipple. Don't y'all say that? Anyway, she's like that, and then all of a sudden, she's like She-Ra. You know what I mean? Like Supermom. It's just like, hey girl, come on in. I'm over here making him a bottle. No, he'll be fine. I'm gonna put him to sleep right there. You want something to drink? And it's just like, you just said, oh, the baby hid. But she's like in it now. She's like in the mom thing. It's okay. Put him in the basket. No, he'll sleep. He'll be fine. Give him a little soft pretzel. You give your baby a soft pretzel. No, he'll be fine. But like a couple of months ago, you were like, you wouldn't even put him down. Now she's just in it. My really good friend Susanna, hey twin, I told you about her. She's a new mom. And I remember the first time I saw her with her baby, it was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then like we like recently hung out and she's has the baby in one hand, doing the dishes with another hand, like using her foot to get something out, to get something out of the cabinet. I'm like, do you want me to help you? But she's like found her groove now. She's like, oh no, I'm fine. No, he's okay. He's laughing. I'm like, oh, I think he's gonna fall into the pot. But she like has everything. The baby, you know, goes a little different way. He'll be fine. And she's just like in it. So I think that's what happened to Ari. I think Ari found her system and she's like, oh, I'm chill now. I'm a mom. I got this. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. So I think that's what happened with her, because she's such a different person from the last episode. Even at this baptism, she like has a baby. She's like, oh, okay, so I put him over here. Okay. So I stand back and watch. You're watching your baby get baptized under the blood of Jesus. Before you were falling apart. Like, what's his name? Binion. He was afraid. He was like, I think, you know, I don't know if Ari's going to take the baby from the pastor and run. But she was chill. She was sitting there like a mom stand and just watching. Okay. He getting the water on his head. All right. In Jesus' name, what is going on, Ari? Who is this person? She was so chill. I was like, what? How long has it been? This is such a different woman. I don't know what happened, but she's just chill with everything now. Like, not like frantic anymore. Everything is cool. She's like, you know, I'm doing this for Binion. It's fine. I'm okay. And she was really into the celebration. Like, she ate the bread that they wrapped the baby in like a hoagie. They unwrapped the baby, then they ate the bread. You know, Binion was doing a Harlem shake. Forgive me, Ethiopian people. I don't know what the dance is, but Binion was getting it. She was smiling. Okay, little B. Chill. Like, it's Ari in Ethiopia. Good. You know what, guys? I was proud of her. I had to catch myself because I was watching it like, you go, girl. I was like, Nikki. Like, she needs your approval. But I was just really proud of her. I don't know. I think for the first time watching her this season, I think for the first time for me as a viewer, I felt like Ari was going to be okay. Like she has this. She's cool. Because before then, it was always like a meltdown. She was always unsure. Every episode, you don't know if she's going to go back to the U.S. But now it's like, I don't know how long her mom has been there. But now she's just like really cool now. You know, I can actually envision her living in Ethiopia with Binion and Little B. I couldn't see that before. This episode, I'm like, oh, she's going to be okay. She's all right. Even the mom was just like, well, you don't have anybody here. And she was like, I'm okay, Mom. And I believed her. I believed that she was going, you know what? Maybe I needed that relief. Am I Ari's mom? Like, why did I need that? But I felt like I got some relief that she was going to be okay. I was proud of her this episode. what the hell is going on with this episode? I'm like, I'm just in a different place with everybody. But I was just very proud of her. I really, really was. And I felt like Ari and a baby and Binion are going to be okay. Who got on my nerves this episode? That sister. Them sisters have been getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. Listen, Ari did y'all a favor by allowing that family, because she wanted to respect your cultural traditions, right? And your religious traditions. She did y'all a favor by allowing you all to baptize her child in a religion she does not believe in. And for that little raggedy sister to say, oh, she's not religious. No, she is. She's Jewish. She just is not from your religion. She has her own religion, and she did not want to baptize her child in that because she wanted to raise her child with both religions, both traditions, and have that baby choose, like when the baby is older, choose what life they want to live, and what they want to believe. She wanted to give her child a choice. Y'all didn't. But she allowed this because she wanted to be respectful of the family. She wanted to be respectful of what her baby daddy, Ari, at some point, you got to marry this man. I mean, you didn't let him baptize your child. You got this whole baby that looked just like him. You're living in Ethiopia with him and his family. You still a girlfriend? Listen, marriage ain't for everybody, but honey, you doing a lot for a girlfriend. That's just my opinion. That's what Nikki is saying. Because I was going to say big sister, but I think you're a little anyway. But that's just what I'm saying. I think that as a girlfriend, you are sacrificing a lot for y'all just to be dating, seeing each other, seeing that this is going to work out. Child, you in deep to be a girlfriend. Proud of you, Ari. Did not like them raggedy sisters. And again, I feel like this is another couple that's going to be okay. What is happening today? Let's, I thought I deleted my notes. Let's move on to Devin and Jihoon. So, somebody is making tea. Guys, let me not detour, but I'm going to buy myself, for my birthday is coming up, and I'm treating myself. I'm getting older. I'm treating myself to a Lee Creuset. I think it's Lee Creuset. A Lee Creuset teapot because I deserve. Let's move on to Devin and Jihoon. Devin's parents are there. Devin and her Black and Filipino daddy. I don't care what y'all say. Her parents are there, and I'm looking at her parents, and I'm like, how did this happen? They're so different. They're so different. Where did they meet? Like, how did this union happen? Who approached who? I feel like if there was any scenario that would make sense to me concerning this couple, I feel like Devin and Jihoon's parents met at a truck stop. I feel like her mom was probably resting there and filling up, on her truck, because she's a truck driver. I don't care what none of y'all say. That woman is a truck driver or she's a supervisor at the DMV. She has the spirit. She has the spirit. Anyway, so I feel like she was filling up her truck. And while she was filling up her truck, she went in to get a little snack and a beer. She gives me that. So she went in to get that. While she was walking out, she saw this man struggling to pump his gas. I feel like she walked over to him in her big boots and was like, you need some help over there, little fella? It was Devin's daddy. Devin's daddy. He turned around and was like, no, I got it. And then struggling again. Darn it. I want premium. I want premium. And she walked up and she said, yeah, move away, little guy. Let me help you. And clicked something and fixed it. Filled it up. And he was so mesmerized by it. He said, thank you, because he was nervous. He was mesmerized by her, but he, was a little intimidated. So he said, thank you, and got in the car. And before he was able to close his door, she stopped it with her hand, because she's a strong woman. And she looked at him and she said, give me your number. I think you cute. He gave her a number, and the rest is history. That's the only scenario that makes sense to me. That is the only, there's no other way these two met than that scenario. No other way. There's no, they do. I'm not saying they don't fit, but I'm saying there had to be some kind of scenario like that where they met. No other way. Was she a parole officer and he was a lawyer? Anyway, the family is there for the wedding. And oh my God, what happened? I feel like this episode was let's make the couples cute with no drama, except for Jenny and Summit. Because this was another cute. I thought they were going to be okay. I got I was able to feel comfortable with them and be like, you know what, these kids are all right, because this is a whole, I think 2 days or so before their wedding, and her mother is there. Devin is wearing her wedding dress. Her mother, is calming her nerves because Devin feels, she's a bride. A couple days before the wedding, she's getting nervous, and her mom is just calming her nerves, and she's just like, "You look beautiful. You'll be fine. I'm comfortable with you marrying Ji-hoon," and that was a big relief to Devin because she needed that. And excuse me. And then we have this ham like ceremony part where Ji-hoon, in the Korean tradition, he has to break a squash. Was that a squash or like an oversized chestnut? He got to break something when he comes in the home, and then he has to be invited into the home by the parents, and he sits down with the parents, gives them a ham box, which has all of this like good luck stuff, while wearing a squid mask to ward off evil spirits. This is the thing. I was a little. This is a beautiful. Devin and Ji-hoon, this episode, beautiful, beautiful scenes. Loved them. The only thing I didn't like was that Devin was saying that this whole thing was weird. The Han box tradition or whatever, that it was weird. I'm like, you can't call your man's culture weird. And I feel like if you're marrying somebody from a different culture and you're blending your cultures and lives together, you have to start embracing his cultural traditions and not be keeping yourself as an outsider to your partner's cultural traditions, because when you do that, you put yourself in a place of judgment. So you can say that something that is so beautiful to his culture is weird because you're not embracing it. You're not like, you're embracing only one part of your partner, and it's the part that doesn't hold those traditions, and it's probably a bit more Americanized and makes you feel comfortable. I felt like as a bride, that should have been something that meant a lot to you, because it meant a lot to him. And he was doing this ceremony for people who are not Korean. So for a mother who don't really like him, that he was afraid of. So it already was a lot, right? So I just didn't like how she said it and approached this like this was something weird and not something really beautiful, where your partner is sharing his culture with you as his bride. That was my only issue with them this episode, with Devin this episode. The rest I thought was beautiful. I love the fact that he came in, he was looking for her, and Devin was in a closet, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "This, you told me to do this." They were so cute. And then he ate the squid. Okay, he loves some salted squid, and he ate the squid, and she was just like, "Oh gosh, no, ooh, that's so gross." And he's like, "Give me a kiss," and she's like, "No, I don't want to kiss you," and she kisses him, and his breath stinks, and they have a little chuckle. A little, married life chuckle. And this was really beautiful until I realized that she is currently hugged up with some other man that's not a husband. I'm like, this is so beautiful, but it's also so sad, because it looks like these two are in a good place. And to know the truth right now, that she's probably watching this episode, with her feet up, wrapped around another man that's not her husband. Whew. This is a cute ghetto couple. Devin and Ji-hoon are ghetto. If just look at the whole origin of it. This relationship is ghetto. This couple is ghetto. The whole story, the whole plot line, ghetto. This is why we want them back next season. We want them back next season. Oh, but I don't think it's going to happen, because I was definitely going to be on this show with another man that's not Ji-hoon. It's not going to work. So sad. So they look so happy. Anyway, Tim and Melissa. So basically, what's happening with Tim and Melissa is that Tim bought a ticket to go back home because he said he can't find a job and his money is running out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay, or what I think is the truth. I think that Tim just wants to go back to the US to cheat in peace. I think when Melissa was back in Colombia and he was banging everybody at his job, I think he was just like, that was a much easier life than being here in a place where I don't fit in, trying to please people that I messed up with royally. I much rather go back and tell you, that I'm coming back and try to do this long distance relationship thing in America, where I can just, bang somebody at the bar, bang somebody in accounting, bang somebody, over the copy machine and live my best cheating life and not have to be here and deal with you who you're not really sure about me because you don't trust me. That's what I feel like he's doing. I feel like he's just like, I'd rather go home and cheat in peace. It was an easier life for him. All he had was his friends telling him that he will never find anybody better than Melissa or Melisa, that he'll never find anybody better than her. That was all he had to deal with. In Colombia, he has no family. He has no friends. He probably can't make the same amount of money he was making in the US. He's staying with Melisa, who has no emotion. He doesn't know where she is with him. She keeps on saying that she wants to be with him, but if he wants to live down there, he wants to be married to her. She does not want to marry him. I think Tim wants to marry her so that they can come back to the US. Melissa's not sure because Tim is a cheater. Makes perfect sense. I'm just saying for Tim, I don't get that he's the kind of guy who will go through do the atoning that he needs to do for Melissa. I don't think that he will put in that much time. I think he put in the time and he thought that, she would be over it by now. And the fact that she's not over it, he's just like, well, I'm gonna just go home. I'm gonna just go home. I thought you would be good after this and you're not. So let me just get a ticket. Let me just go home. I'll talk to you on Facebook, but I'm banging everybody at my job. That's just the life we're going to live until you realize that you want to be my wife and you want to live in the United States. I get that from him. And I think that when he sat down and talked to his mom was off camera, because on camera, the mom was like, oh, she's the perfect woman for you. I think I wanted to be my daughter-in-law. I love Melissa. I think after the cameras left, she looked at her son and she said, come on. I don't like that broad. She don't like me. And the next time I see her, I'm going to get her locked up. We don't need this drama. Come on home, son. Come on home. And I think that night he bought his ticket and waited to tell Melissa on camera. Before we go on, we got a super chat from... Wait. Santrice, is this in American dollars? Is this in American dollars? Is this American dollars? This ain't American. Is this American dollars? Is this American? I see an American. Oh my God. Because y'all remember that time Hey, girl, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. We about to get into Santrice. Thank you. I didn't even read what you said. Santrice said, hey, I love your channel. My sister over there on the West. GA waiting on you. Oh, Georgia, because I'm coming to Georgia. Oh, waiting on you. Keep doing you. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, God. You gave me that when I was talking about Tim and Melissa. You must really love me. Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I don't want to talk about Tim and Melissa now. Super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Santrice. That was so sweet because y'all remember when I thought I got like $1 million and y'all was like, Nikki, I think it was a different, I don't know who that person was. Thank you for the super chat. But they had sent me a certain amount of money and I thought it was a lot more than it was. And y'all were like, Nikki, no. Oh my goodness, Santrice. Oh, thank you. And it's been such a rough day. It really has. I've been, keeping my spirits up, but I just realized probably can't go home for Christmas because of everything that's happening here. I'm trying to get this money back from the airlines, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and I've been keeping positive. I've been keeping positive, guys. But this whole pandemic comes in waves, especially for the holidays. You think you're going home to spend time with the people you love, because I left home at 17. So I love going back home to spend time with my family. Like, we're all really close. And just to know that I lost a whole year from seeing my, little cousins grow up, so much has changed in my family's life. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see them again. So it comes and flows. But this, Centrice brought your girl back. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell are we doing here? What do we want to talk about? Frankie said, just breathe, girl. Miles said, Nikki, we're all in this together. Bonnie, come on, Bonnie. Bonnie said, not me. Y'all not leaving me out of this. Thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie said, hey, Nikki, I love your channel and reviews. I love you, Nikki. The beautiful queen that you are. Great energy. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, thank you guys. I'm so glad I did this. I told y'all my former agent didn't want me to do this. Alicia, thank you. I love your channel, NikkiStar TV. Been away for a bit because of surgery. Will you do any more drag race reviews? Well, Alicia, thank you so much for the super chat. Get well soon, beloved. Yes, I'm dedicated to drag race. I will continue to review drag race. Thank you, my love. Thank you. The stars, Missy B2 said the stars are showing out tonight. Yes, they are. The stars are showing out tonight. Let me wrap up Tim and Melissa so we can get to Jenny and have some good fun. So anyway, that's what I think happened. I think that Tim met with his mama and she told him to come home. And I think since then he's been planning his exit plan. And that's why he was so nonchalant when he told Melissa about the ticket that he bought. He's just like, well, I haven't been making any money. I haven't been getting a job. And Melissa's like, well, why didn't you say anything to me? I think he did that because he did not want to discuss it with her and have her get upset and have her convince him to stay longer than he wanted to stay. I do think that he wanted to get back and cheat in peace. I also think that Tim is miserable there. I don't think he likes Colombia. I don't think Tim he's an American guy. Oh my, y'all are killing me right now. You're killing me right now. Oh, Lachelle, my love. Lachelle just sent your girl a cash app. Latrice. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lachelle. Centrice. Okay, girl. Okay. Centrice says, stay positive. That was for Christmas. This is for that laugh. Listen, Centrice, thank you, my love. Thank you so much for, you know what? Thank you so much for the super chat. Look how these super chats are lighting up. What are y'all doing to me? Y'all trying to have me pass out. Y'all know I'm gonna pass out. I don't have a lot of sleep. I've been cooking all damn day. SL, what's up? SL said, might as well jump on in. Thank you, SL, for the super chat. Guys, let me tell you something. No, Angie! Angie said, this is for my teapot. Because I'm going to the outlets. I get all my Lee Crusade. Is it Lee Crusade? I'm going to say Lee Crusade. I like Lee Crusade. I get all my Lee Crusade from the outlets in Camarillo. So I'm getting my... Thank you, Alicia. I'm getting my teapot. And I will be putting this money towards my teapot, Angie. Thank you. I can't wait to show you guys my teapot. I was like, I deserve. I keep on getting these $6 teapots from Target and Marshalls and all that stuff. And I'm like, I need to treat myself. Let me tell you something. 2020 has taught me a lot. And what it has taught me is that you better do it. You better do it because you don't know if another pandemic is going to come and take everything away, you better get it. You better do it. You better call them. You better block them. You know what I mean? All this stuff that you were saying that you were going to do, and I'll do it this year. Do it now. Do it now. I'm getting my teapot because I deserve. I deserve. Thank you all so much for the super chats and the cash apps. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Selby21. Oh God, this is so, I love y'all. This is so amazing. I was starting to say that the people who just watched this for the review, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Child, y'all gonna get me in trouble. They'll be like, hey, Nikki, girl, love you. But are you just gonna go back to the old way of doing reviews? Listen, people love me, guys. They want to chat. They want to chat. Deal with it. Today is a special day. It's a holiday week. First of all, just watch the whole thing through. What are you doing? What are you doing this week? We're home. Everybody is shutting down. It's a pandemic. What are you doing? Just watch this all the way through. Wash the dishes. Baste the turkey. Y'all gonna be mad at me, baby, but I am getting lit up. Oh, God knows what you need. Hold on. Kamitra. Oh, Kamitra Nichols. Listen. Oh, darn it. Did you want me to say your whole name? I'm so sorry. Kamitra just sent your girl a cash app. Thank you, Kamitra. I'm sorry for whoever watches this just for the review. Listen, we had a moment. Watch the whole thing through. Like I said, what you doing? What you doing? You just eating macaroni and cheese that you just heated up for the second time. Watch it. Just have some fun. Put this on playback. Play all my videos and just have a good time. I gotta acknowledge the people. The stars. Oh, I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let me be a professional. I had a moment. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Thank you. Come on. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. So what were we talking about? Tim and Elisa. So yeah, I feel like Tim just wanted to weigh out. And I feel like this is the thing, especially with a man, right? When he does something that is a decision for the both of you without you knowing, his mind has already been made up, and he didn't tell you because he didn't want you to change his mind, or he didn't want to deal with the fight that comes with it. So it's better, like for Tim in his situation, it's better to be like, oh, I bought the ticket and I'm leaving tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or I'm leaving this time. So let's not spend, all this time fighting since I'm leaving and I can't get the money back. You know what I mean? So he had already made his decision and he's just not happy there. I think maybe if Melissa comes back to the US, maybe it'll work. But this whole crying at the airport and just like, I don't want to leave you and I'm going to miss you. And I'm dealing with the fact that I'll never see you again. Bro. And I'm like, Melissa, the writing's on the wall, girl. You know what this is. You've been here before. You see this. You know what I mean? You're not new to this. He bought the ticket already. He told you about it. He's on his way out. He just wanted to spend the last 3 weeks with you in Colombia like it was a vacation. Oh, child. Thumbs up. Like it was a vacation. So he could, wrap up this relationship. So he wanted to have as much of a fun time with you that he could before he got out, because I don't think he plans on seeing you again. This is a nice way to dump you. That's what I'm getting. All this crying at the airport and this whole conversation, I'm just like, sweetie, if he wanted to stay, he would have stayed. You know what I mean? Like, he would have made this whole thing work if he wanted to stay. He doesn't want to stay. He's not enjoying himself. He has no family or friends there. Your family is not really on his, your family don't like him. You barely like him. Why is he staying? Not saying that, he's innocent or like he's making the right decision, but I'm like, you know what this is, Melissa. You know what this is, which is why you were doing all that crying at the airport. Not because, oh, I missed him and I'm sad. You know he's not coming back. Y'all know that this is it. Hold on. Carol! Carol! Carol, thank you so much for the super chat. Carol said we love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so sweet. So anyway, let's wrap up Tim and Melissa, because I feel like we're not going to be able to get to Summit and Jenny. We just might have to stop this and just start celebrating. But I do like after this, after we get in, after the live and we get into the chit chat, I do want to talk about what y'all doing for Thanksgiving, because that'll be fun. Why not? Why not check in that way? Anyway, I saved the best for last. Jenny and Summit. You know, I'm thinking about this still. Thank you, Carol. That's still on my heart. Jenny and Summit. What did I tell you? What? Where the hell's my pen? What did I tell you? As soon as we come back to Jenny and Summit, what does Summit say? Well, I guess we have to postpone the ring ceremony. He's not trying to marry you. He's not trying to be with you. This is his revenge on his parents and a way for him to get some attention on this TV show. Because Summit does all of this stuff, but he never marries Jenny. There's always something that stops this wedding, and he always puts it on his parents. Why does he put it on his parents? Because he knows his parents will never accept Jenny. He knows that. He found out that he didn't have to marry Jenny. Well, this is the thing. I think he already knew that, right? He found out that he didn't need his parents' approval to marry Jenny. Jenny found out. Summit been knew, because I told y'all his reaction when he heard that information and saw Jenny's response. He was like, "Oh, yeah." Like pissed off that the lawyer says something. Jenny is excited. He's not excited. And she even caught it. She said, "Oh, well, you not want to marry me?" No, Jenny, he doesn't want to marry you, Mama. He does not want to marry you. You gotta let it go, girl. You you and Melissa. The writing is on the wall. He's checked out. He's not there for you. Every time you want to move forward in this relationship, he throws the monkey wrench, which is his parents, in your relationship. Every time you want to move forward, every time you want to get married, he throws all of these obstacles. You find your way around the obstacles, and then he says, "Oh, my parents," because he knows they're not budging. He knows that they are not changing their minds. Let's talk about the parents. I get it, right? I get why they don't want Summit to marry Jenny. I can't sit here, even though Jenny is a side chick, and y'all know I don't ride with side chicks. I have to change today on this review. I gotta ride with the side chick just this one time. What they said about Jenny was just awful. It was really nasty and just, it was ugly. It did not show the parents in the best light. And I've been not been on their side, but I've been understanding where they have been coming from with dealing with Summit. You know what I mean? I totally understand you wanting your son to marry someone who can continue on your bloodline. I understand that is very important to the family, to the culture. I get it. You did not have to sit there and scream that that woman is an oldie. When the dad was like, "So you want to bring us home an oldie?" Okay, okay, you're just a couple years younger. Don't be nasty. I just thought that the things that they said about her wasn't right, because at the end of the day, Summit is choosing to be with her. You know what I mean? So calling her an oldie and then like talking about her looks and this is the best you can get from America. You can get something better from America. Jenny, I'm so glad you ain't know what they were saying. Because if she knew in that moment, she would, like, you know now. Okay? You know now. I hope you're not in India hearing this. Okay? But I'm glad that she did not understand what they were saying, because it was just very ugly. The things that they were saying. I was just like, wow. It's nice to know that women who are older are treated like trash all across the globe. Obviously, sarcasm. But I'm just like, damn. As a woman, you can't grow old anywhere. Oh my goodness. These people are like 2 years younger than her, and the things that they are calling her, and I'm like, that don't apply to you. Y'all in the same decade together. Like, so how is this different? And why are y'all so mad at her? Yes, she's this woman that is older. Like, she's in her 60s. She's not 100, Dad. Come on. Like, y'all don't got to be nasty. Check your son, but don't beat up on Jenny. I just felt like they were so hard on her and really said anything to Summit. All of the insults were directed towards Jenny. She's old. She's this. She can't reproduce. She's juicy enough for your son to jump up and down on her, though. Because if Jenny could have understood what you said, that's something. If I was Jenny and I knew what they were saying, I would have said it back. I would have been like, "Well, you think I'm old? You think I'm old? You think I'm dusty? You think I'm dried up? Ask your son, because he was all up in it before you came over. I had to push him out. I had to get him off me, okay? To respect you. But y'all would have walked up in here. Y'all would have seen him throwing me all around this damn little shack he got me in. That's what she should have said, but she didn't know what they were saying. So I felt bad. I was like, oh my gosh, they calling her all these names and she don't know what's going on. Ain't nobody interpreting. She's just sitting there taking it. She's an oldie. That's the best you can get from America. Look at her. She's dried up and dead. Are we getting married? Girl, they are reading you for filth. I felt bad. I felt so bad for Jenny. But this is when I respected her. Can't believe this show got me siding with a side chick, because she ain't know what the mother was saying, because the mother was and pointing at Jenny. So she didn't know what the mom was saying, but she could read the finger. You know what I mean? The mean old lady finger, what she called it. So she could read it. And her response to that was the mother. Jenny was like, well, okay. I hear you. But I love your son and I'm not leaving him alone. Work! Work, Jenny! Work! You stand your ground in the side chick that you are. I'm not leaving him. Married? Ha! We've worked through it. Catfishing? We've worked through it. Broke? We've worked through it. She don't care. She's weathered so many storms with this dude. She's not going nowhere. So I did like that she stood up for herself, because the parents were just being awful. I think at this point, Summit realized that Jenny has now taken the focus away from the Oscar-winning performance that he was trying to give to the cameras, because now we're focusing on Jenny, because she said, you're not moving me. I'm staying here. I physically have to, because I've sold everything and I have nothing to go back to the United States. And we're also in COVID. So they're not letting me back in. I can't go anywhere. So right now I'm staying with your son. Okay. So because all of a sudden, all this attention is on Jenny, all of a sudden, here goes something. He jumps up. Oh, mommy and daddy. I love her. I'm not going anywhere. Kick the coffee table. Mom and dad. I love her. I'm not leaving her. I'm miserable. Dad. You're not marrying her. Stop it. Jenny won't see it, but let me tell you something. Me and Jenny's daughter-in-law, the rough one with the buzz cut, we know. We know what's going on. We know the games that this man is playing. All of this stuff he's doing to his parents. All of this throwing himself around, rolling. Daddy, mommy, you're not marrying her, because you would have done it without their permission. Why do you need the permission of these people if you know that they are not going to say okay? That mother ain't letting it happen. Now, daddy, without mommy, you probably could have convinced him. You probably could have convinced daddy, but it's mom. Because I felt like even when he was working the dad down, and the mom said, well, no, tell him no, it's not happening. He said, well, what do you want me to do? He's going to do it. No, he's not over our dead bodies. So she has killed off for her and her husband. The husband was even looking at the mom like, we dying over this? Well, I don't want to die. He was not in agreement. He was not in agreement, but you can't say nothing to the wife. You can't say nothing to the mama. But the dad was just like, over our dead bodies, I guess. But she was like adamant. The mom is not letting this happen. And to be honest with you, I feel like after this, Jenny should just go, because we did see her get up and say, I'm leaving. I don't have to. I'm not going to destroy a family. I'm not going to destroy this family over this. I will say, when Jenny got up and she said that, didn't that voice sound different? Was this Jenny who was too fit to be tied? Was this the Jenny who was like, I'm over this situation? Because she get her keys? When a woman get her keys and her purse and she just walk out, she's really done. She was just like, I'm getting my let me get out of here. I ain't destroying this family. And got up and walked away. I said, well, who is this? Who is this? Who's the one I love? I'll never let him go. Where did that girl go? All of a sudden, you picking up your keys and you just ready to go. None of the dramatics. You just tired. You ready. Have we turned a new leaf? Absolutely not, because we've seen the trailer. And she, from next week, and she's cussing out the parents. I love them. I don't care. You guys can go. Shut up. All of that. It's just too much. It's too much. Jenny, go home. Go home. Summit would married you if he wanted to. He keeps on throwing his parents in because he knows that they are not going to say yes. They are not going to approve this. They care too much about what society thinks, what the neighbors think. Oh my goodness. The impact that the people in the community have on that mother, they're not gonna look me in the eye. They're gonna look down on me when they see that my son is married to an oldie. If y'all don't stop calling that woman an oldie, oh God. Like, you can't do nothing else. Will she not be able to like go shopping at Ross? Will her girlfriends? Will she not be invited to brunch? Will they, exclude her from bingo? Will she be, banished from the gossip counter, at the mall? You know how them old ladies gather together at one little gossip counter at the mall cafeteria, whatever, the mall lunchroom or whatever that is. Can she not do that anymore? Can she not go to the hair salon? Will she be laughed out of the hair salon? Like, she's acting like her life is going to be destroyed. Will it? I don't know. But I think, once again, Jenny and Summit cannot survive. This relationship cannot survive in this where they're at. They got to come to the U.S. I think we're probably going to get two couples coming to the U.S. and doing a different 90-Day Fiancé show. That's Brittany and Yazan, and I think that will be Jenny and Summit. Because where can this couple go? Like, what can they do now after this? What are we going to get from this couple the following season? What are we going to get? Like, what's coming now after this? Are we going to get the same thing, the same storyline, the same Jenny? We're going to get that every season. We have to come to a resolution, or we have to do something different. So I don't know. I think the next step for them would be the U.S. I mean, that would make more sense, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, is that all I want to talk about with them? Yeah, that's all I want to talk about. My final conclusion for them is Jenny, go home. Jenny, go home. Someone is not going to marry you. Go home. If you were just here for the review, you got a lot more than a review, baby, because baby, it was lit on this live. I was about to call it a super chat. The super chat live. It was lit on this live. But if you're just here for the review, it ends now, and we're going to get into the chit chatter. That's it, right? Yes, and since we're here, Angie Brooks said, ride or die side chick. Get that teapot. Have that moment. Thanks for the non-Sabbath live. Happy Thanksgiving. You make me laugh so much. Thank you so much, Angie. I truly, truly appreciate it. Oh, again, thank you, Angie. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. You know what? I will say this. Thank you, Santrice. I don't like how YouTube don't keep up all my super chats. Like, I've realized that capitalism is something, ain't it? I realize that if the super chat is a certain amount, it doesn't stay up very long, which is why I miss some of them. but the ones who are a different amount, they stay up a longer time. And I'm just like, wow, capitalism is in every freaking, every second, every moment, every fabric of our beings in the United States. It's so sad. What is Sweden looking like? How's the racism over there? I want to raise my kids somewhere else. Oh God, you know what? America isn't that bad. It has me. Oh God, it has you. It has me. We're gonna make it better each and every day. That's the live review. Let's get into the comments. Hey Stanley. Hey Graciela, my love. What's up, Misty? Shantina. Shantina said, I missed the review, but I'm here now for the chit chatter because, girl, it's going to start one place and end another. That's how we get over here. Oh, yes, Black Lavender, that whole performance. He planned that. He planned that whole thing. Because when he got up, he looked. And he looked for his props. Mommy, Daddy, why are you stressing them parents out? Listen, Summit, they said they were sorry. Your parents made a bad decision for you. You punished them enough. They are going to be paying for you to get out of this wedding for the rest of their lives. Because once they pay back the bank, they got to pay back the friends and family they borrowed from. Can you forgive them, please, dude? I'm just like, every time we see them parents, especially the mother, they are just broken down. Listen, I've been mad at my parents before, right? I get it, but I feel like as a kid, as their child, you can't stay mad at your parents for too long over something that's like, I'm not talking about some crazy stuff that your parents did. Some of y'all don't ever need to talk to them parents, right? I'm not excusing, crazy poor behavior and abuse and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that. But sometimes your parents, you got to realize your parents aren't gods, right? They're not God. They don't know what's best for you. They think they do. They try to make the best decisions. They tried to make the best decision for him, and let's be real, for the family. They wanted him to marry somebody who was connected. They wanted him to, your parents sometimes, a lot of times, want you to be better off than they are. So they, arrange this marriage and, with the best intentions. I don't think they wanted their son to be depressed. I don't think they wanted him to be divorced. I don't think they did this to destroy him. I feel like he's trying to destroy them. And it's like, dude, please forgive them. Because your parents are old. They're not an oldie like Jenny. I can't believe they said that. At their big ages. Y'all the same age. 3 years. I'm sorry. Because I remember I was in a conversation with someone and we were talking about somebody else. And we were talking, first of all, gossiping. That's what I get. That's what I get for gossiping. We were talking about somebody else who was getting married to somebody who was older than them. And I was just like, oh, so they're the same age then, right? And the person was like, oh no, she's this age, my age. You guys are a bit older. This person is 2 years younger than me. I was like, because I had to ask, I said, well, how old are you? Oh, okay. And the way they were talking, just like, oh yeah, because my age, we do this. My age, we do that. Sweetie, we all over 30. Them bones break down the same damn way. Your bones start aching at 33 and they feel the same damn way at 36. Like, babe, come on. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. We're not talking about 20 and 40. Two totally different ball games. But like 3, 4, I feel like if it's a 5-year difference, y'all pretty much the same age. And when we get into a decade, there's a difference. There's a big difference. Baby, 20 didn't hit the same as 29. 29 was different. 20 felt like grown and freedom. 29 felt like, what the hell am I going to do with the rest of my life? What's going on? You know what I mean? So two totally different ballparks. But the fact that they're calling this woman an oldie, I'm like, you guys are 3 years younger. Because they told us that. So it's like you're all in the same thing. Y'all the same damn age. So you're trying to age shame her, but you age shaming your own self. So anyway, I just want someone to know, if you're watching, they're sorry. They're sorry. It's like, let's be real. Your fiance and your parents, you gotta be delicate with them. You can't be doing, stressing out their hearts and stuff like that. They're all oldies. They're all oldies. You got to be careful. You're stressing everybody who's over the age of 60 in your life out. You can't be playing with their hearts and their minds and their stress like that, and their blood pressure and their diets. You can't do this. So just let it go, bro. Let it go. I just feel like they're sorry. I want to apologize for them. Every episode, those parents are crying. He is tormenting them. Oh my, have you gotten back enough? You've gotten back some and they're dead. Enough. Stop beating them. They're not getting back up. Let it go. I seriously, I can't take another season of Summit trying to kill them parents, because that's what's happening here. I cannot take another season. I cannot take another season of this. We ended this episode with the dad lean back, Summit on his neck, and the dad is just crying, and the mom is in the chair shaking, falling all apart. They're over the age of 60 something. You better stop playing. You better stop playing. Because listen, once they start getting up and up and up, things change. Things change. Let them rest. Don't stress them out. Just because they're not walking with a cane and everything, don't make it okay. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us take advantage, take for granted that just because our parents still dye their hair and still look 40, they ain't old. Just give your bride and your parents a break, bro. They need to do something next season. Even if they fake a storyline with someone is trying to get Jenny pregnant, fake that. Give us something else. But I'm not going to tune in every week and see you beating up on your parents. I can't. I'm done. No more. Because next week is going to be even more dramatic. It's going to be even more crying. We're probably going to see the mom and Jenny come to blows. To see Jenny get punched in the face and see her punch the mother in the face, at some point, we got to stop before we go full Jerry Springer. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm classy. Okay. I like my reality TV with a little bit more class than what we getting on Jerry Springer and all that. I watch that when I got cramps and I can't get out of bed and change the channel. Not because I want to. Okay. So y'all got to give me something else. Yeah, Jenny is let's be real. Jenny's an older woman. And Summit is also playing these games with, her heart and everything too. Y'all can't do that. Listen, it's Kima. It'll be something different. You want to tune in for another season of this? Jenny, and the parents, the mother, and the dad lean back and crying, and Summit kicking, oh, daddy. Who needs that every episode? That's a lot. That is a lot to take in. I'm watching this whole thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, please just take me back to when Summit was lying to his best friends about Jenny. That was a simpler time, and that is something I can stomach. Every week, especially with everything that we're dealing with, I can't tune in for that. I am not going to watch Summit beat up on these old people, Jenny included, every week. No, they got to give us something else. Take us back to that coffee shop where that child was working. Remember we saw that kid serving coffee? Like, what in the child labor law? Do something. Take us back. But this, every week, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can get a Jenny makeover or something. Get a Jenny makeover. Have her, next season, she's just like, oh, I'm taking my prenatal pills. We're not going to believe it. I'm trying to give him a baby. I'll eat it up. I'll eat it up. At least she's not getting beat up by her young lover anymore. You know what I mean? Let's have, Jenny and Summit and Jenny's mom and Summit's mom showing up to see the ultrasound of the miracle child. Give me that. I'll eat it up, TLC. But this, now, no, now, no. How many times is he gonna beat up on these parents? How many? No. Angie Brooks, you know Sally Jesse Raphael is always available to do an ultrasound. Yeah, Jenny needs to go. Black Lavender, Jenny needs to go home. She does, but she's just so stuck on being with this guy because I like I said before, like I've been saying it since the beginning. She likes the fact that she's an older woman and she has this young brown foreign guy who is, all over her and making her feel like, she's no, not something new. Summit is Jenny's groove back, and Jenny is Stella. Stella and got her groove back with this guy. You know what I mean? It don't matter that his front teeth are overlapping, right? It don't matter that he don't have no money and she's taking care of him. She feels like she gets something out of being with this young guy. It's exactly what it is. It's the same thing that men do. We'd be like, oh my goodness, look at him with that young girl. What is he do? Who is he fooling? Jenny doing the same thing. The same thing. She's fooling herself. Fooling herself. What do I have to? Oh God, I just thought about everything I have to do. Oh God. You know what? I'm not doing it tonight. I was going to do my chicken tonight because I have to spatchcock it before I marinate it. I'm not doing that because I have to get better kitchen shears. The last my kitchen shears that I have, they're not working. I need to get like some Gordon Ramsay kitchen shears because these chickens, I don't know where they've been working them out at, but they got some strong backs. You can't. I'm like cutting and cutting. It's just like I'm not hearing no bones cracking or nothing. I got to get some good kitchen shears. I don't know where I'm going to go. Where can I go? Who got good kitchen shears? Yes, I love it. Summit was getting it. Wasn't he? He was giving us a performance. I will say that. Although I don't like that his storyline is beating up on elderly people, I do like that he will give you a show. He gave it. When he hopped up on his dad, he had his dad's head. Daddy! Daddy! I was like, oh, yes! Drama. He reminded me of Chevelle's performance on Love at the Lockup. She brought it that episode. Tony, I'm glad I could do that for you. Frankie Gray said, get yours, Jenny. Ride him until the wheels fall off. Yeah, listen, get something out of it. I mean, you paying for everything. You're taking care of him. Get something out of it. I will say, I like the fact that Jenny was like, listen, I'm going to go live my life. Even if it's a dumb decision, I'm going to go live my life. And I'm going to have myself a good time. And listen, at least she's having some fun. But I hope she comes to her senses at some point and gets out of that mess. Nope. Nope. It's Kima. It's Kima. Listen, I don't know if she's going to be able to get back to the United States, but she will have a place to stay. Her kids love her. She will have to stay with her kids. But let's be real. She's just like, oh, I'm giving up my home to be with Summit. It was an apartment. It was what was it? I think it was like a 1-bedroom, floor level apartment. You'll be able to get another one of those, Jenny. Stop it. Not like it was some condo or, some ranch that you were giving up to be with Summit. It was an apartment. Girl, stop. I'm giving up my home. No, you're not. You're ending your lease. Stop lying. Oh yeah, that definitely would have happened in my family too, Dee. My mom would have been like, absolutely not. At the mall? What? There's a mall on Olympic? Chris, that's Olympic and what? What mall is on Olympic? Because I'm thinking about the one off of Sepulveda. Are we talking about the same mall? Oh, Shantina. You know what? We got time. Listen, y'all let me out with some super chats. I'm gonna be here all night. Let's go. Hold on. Now we're talking about Thanksgiving. Costco. Oh, yeah, can't see it. I was so excited to show y'all, and y'all can't see it. Can y'all see it now? I got this from Costco. It's a gourmet turkey brine. This is the first time I'm trying it. It has salt, sugar, cranberries, exhausted vanilla beans, allspice, apple, black pepper, garlic, orange peel, rosemary, thyme, bay leaves, and sage, right? So I'm brining one of my chickens in this because it sounds good. And it's pretty much the same stuff that I use when I marinate any kind of poultry. I use lemons, oranges, slices of lemon and oranges. If I'm making a jerk chicken, which I might make, I use limes instead of lemons. Um, Thyme, garlic, like two whole garlics, throw them in there, rosemary, sage, bay leaves, allspice, black peppercorns, pink Himalayan sea salt, chicken bouillon, pepper. If I'm making a jerk chicken, Scotch bonnet pepper. If I'm roasting a jerk chicken, Scotch bonnet pepper, Italian seasoning, and fresh ginger. Slice it up, put it in something that's big enough to hold it, cover it, fill it with a little bit of water. White wine. I use half a bottle of white wine or champagne. Champagne is the best. If you have champagne, please put it in your marinade. And then I cover the top with ice, and I either put it in the fridge. If you have a balcony, I will put it on your balcony overnight, and you have the best, moist, delicious roast chicken ever. But I'm gonna try this because this is pretty much the same thing that I use, except the only thing I don't put in my marinade is not my marinade, my brine is cranberries and vanilla beans. So that's the marinade. Now the brine, I use again chicken bouillon. I have this mushroom soy, like creamy, like not creamy, but a mushroom thick soy sauce that I use. I'm from Philly, we say soy, but I was like concentrating on it, so I'm like soy, chicken bouillon, that mushroom soy sauce, sriracha, pink Himalayan sea salt, again, Italian season, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, fresh sage, bay leaves. I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then I add different flavors compared to like what I want to add. So compared to like if I want to make like a different chicken. So if I just want to make a regular roast chicken, I'll use that. But if I want to add like if I want to make it different, I might add some Cajun spices in there. I might add some, a Jamaican flavor to it. But that's basically the base. If I want to, give it a different flavor, you know what I mean? I'll throw something else in there, saffron, like, you know what I mean? Because I want it to taste like this. I want to make it Cajun. I want to make it Jamaican. I want to do a Spanish kind of roast chicken. So that's basically the gist of what I do. Hold on, let me catch your comments. Yeah, they have strong backs, Black Lavender. Like my knuckles, I was like trying to cut the backs of that thing, and I have to get better kitchen shears. Oh, Ray Della, chef tools in Torrance. I like that. Some people, I think it's a youth thing. I think it's a youth thing. I think Jenny is not impressed, but he's young. Oh, she gets disability. Oh my gosh, please don't tell me Jenny is in India living off of disability. Yeah, everybody is recommending Chef Tools. I will definitely try that because I was going to go to a Bed Bath and Beyond because I got a bunch of coupons. Y'all do know that y'all can use all your coupons at Bed Bath and Beyond. I save all of them, even the ones that's expired. You can't use the expired coupons that you get online, but you can use the expired coupons that you bring into the store. Yes, they have Black Lavender. Black Lavender said between Chevelle and Quaylon, Jenny and Summit, and Brittany, they have been serving it up this weekend. They have been putting in work. Hi, Palace and Pugs, April Cardona. Yes, please hit the like. Kiwi says you're making me wish I liked chicken. Ooh. Black Lavender said I'm gonna let these Bud Light Platinums marinate in the fridge for 4 days and give them the business on Thanksgiving. I am also going to treat myself, but I'm gonna wait till Christmas. So this is the thing. I treat myself to like 3 things for my birthday that I'm just like I just have to have. And then because my birthday is in December, I start, I save a chunk of change for Christmas gifts for other people. But I really want this roaster, this standing roaster from Staub. Because it makes me think of, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but I have some people from the South in here. Drunken chicken, so good. Oh, Graciela, for you, I'll do it. I'm sorry, I'm old, but I love them. Wait, the Alvin Ailey. Oh, you're welcome. I hope she is not spending her Social Security on Summit. No, I do not, DD. I do not think that at all. You're welcome. Oh, not disability. Okay, thank you, Sly Cat. Sly Cat said that Jenny is collecting Social Security retirement checks, not disability. Lord, we were loud and wrong. That's what that's her move, small Brittany. You know that's her move. But next week, she's ready to rumble. Stop talking to the family. Stop talking. I'm like, oh, you trying to fight the mama? Okay, TLC. Let's bring it. Guys, I'm not surprised that the same production company that does 90 Day Fiance is the same production company that does Love After Lockup. They know how to cast. They know how to produce. That Sharp Entertainment, you know what you're doing. Reality TV is your thing. Oh, really, Graciela? Do tell. I would love for Jenny to get a makeover. I really, really would. She's the perfect candidate for it because I think she's someone that needs that to at least see herself in a different light, to know that she can do better. Because right now, everybody telling her is not going to do it for her. She has to feel that and she has to believe that. Thank you, Tip and Co. Tippy and Co. But yeah, I think that's what she needs and that's what she deserves. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do my chicken tonight. I'm not doing my chicken tonight. I gotta get better kitchen shears. So I'll probably go to Chef Tools. I'll check out Chef Tools and Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm not trying to go to too many stores. Oh, guys, I just opened this. This smells divine. I can smell that thyme. Okay. Hmm. Okay, Rodell. Gourmet Spice Blend. I'm gonna go on their site. Oh, for large or multiple turkeys, use the entire container. Oh no, not for what I paid for this. We're gonna dab this in. But I'm not using turkey. I'm using two. I'm making two chickens, so I might have to. Oh no, I'm only using this on one, so I'll use half. I'll use half. That smells divine. What should I get? No, I'm not gonna do the macaroni and cheese yet. I'm gonna do the macaroni and cheese on Wednesday because those noodles get hard fast. Like macaroni and cheese is only good for like 2 days because it just after you keep on reheating it, you're cooking the noodles, and you continue to cook the noodles, they'll just get hard and weird. It's not good. After 2 days, throw the macaroni and cheese away. Every other thing you make can last 3 days. After 3 days, guys, it's not good unless you freeze it. Unless you freeze it, but if you're leaving it in the refrigerator, 3 days, it's done. You'll be sick of eating it anyway. You weren't up seeing Graciela. We all grown here. Shantina said Summit's mom has a real fundamental, deep-seated issue with Jenny because they started out as friends. And she felt, oh yeah, you're right, Shantina. You're right. When Jenny first got to India, she stayed with Summit's parents, and they did not know that Jenny was sleeping with Summit. So her and her mom were oh yeah, so it's like your girlfriend is banging your son. I get it. I get it. I get it. Didi, I got it from Costco. That's where I do all my holiday shopping. For like holiday food. Costco. I start there, and then if I see something that is like that I need, but it's like in bulk, then I'll go to the market. But I start all of my holiday cooking shopping at Costco. Just my shopping in general. Like I start at Costco, and then whatever else I need after that, then I'll either go to like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Ralph's. I try to stay out of Ralph's. Because I'm just a Trader Joe's hoe. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I do Whole Foods sometimes because I just Whole Foods sometimes just has stuff you can't find anywhere else. Janae, she was holding it too. Did you see her Summit's mom? I'm like, she doesn't understand what you're saying. Because guys, she was cussing Jenny out. Looked at her, reading her for filth. And Jenny, I don't, can somebody translate? I'm like, oh girl, you don't want nobody to translate. She cussing you out, calling you every name in the book. And can we just be real? No shade. Somebody can't do better with an American woman. Who he getting? Y'all think too highly of your son. Y'all think too highly of your son. He not going to be coming here to America and racking up on no broads. Absolutely not. American woman, we a lot of things, but one thing we not is slumming it for no man. That's not American. We slum for American men. Oh, the things we do for them working class American men. Pray for us, but no, you're not coming over here and I gotta take care of you. I gotta pay for you for 10 years and you treating me like crap. Get out of here. Go, go back to them girls over there. They'll do it. Or go back to Jenny. Not over here. Not no young and juicy American girl. You better get them American girls that got SSI checks. Not over here. Let me stop. Oh. Thank you, Graciela. The turkey brine is called Gourmet Turkey Brine by Rodell. Yeah, Gourmet Turkey Brine by Rodell. Yeah, Whitney said, plus I got to fix your teeth. No, sir. And I got to get you a job. Because Summit don't look like he go out and go to work. He don't look like he look for work. Because he even said it. Oh, Jenny doesn't want me to work. She wants me to spend all my time with her. Summit. You don't want to work. Why would you work? You have this older American woman who is using. Is that how money? Is that tax? You know, let me not be that person spending my taxpayer money. But she's taking care of you. You don't have to do anything. That's what it is. Summit, listen, we're not going to judge because he's a man, right? Because a lot of us want the same thing. Summit is he's being taken care of. You know what I mean? He is a kept man and he likes that. That's what he wants. He wants to be a kept man, and Jenny will give him that life. No shade. I want to be a kept woman. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I did the whole I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man to take care of me. And then I started paying rent in LA. Keep me. Keep what you want, honey? 3 kids, and you want me to wash the dishes? No problem. I ain't got to pay for nothing. Let's go. Let's go. I will stay pregnant for you, King. Oh, you know what? I don't know if it's Rodell like the cheese Tiffany and Co. It's Rodell, Redelle. Let me look it up. You know what? No, because I'm freezing. I don't want to mess with this internet. I told y'all my internet was fine until all this happened. Everybody is now working from home, so it's just I'm fighting a crowded connection. I'm actually getting a new tower, so I'm going to have 2 towers to strengthen the my internet connection, and I didn't want to do that, but it seems like everybody's going to be in my apartment complex is going to be working from home for a very long time, so I might as well invest in a new tower. And thank you for the super chats because now I can get it. Pasturel, it's Rakuten, it's Shop Tagger, that's SHOPTAGR, and Honey, HONEY. But it's in a living room. I'm not leaving you guys again. I just got my check for shopping online from Rakuten. It's not a lot of money. It's like under $100, but it's something. You know what I mean? It's something. And they pay you a lot of money to shop at certain places. I know I get like, every time I buy something from ASOS, I get like $7. There's one place that you shop and you get big money. I think it's either Costco or Nordstrom's. Is it Costco and Nordstrom's? There's one place. I'll find it for you and I'll let you guys know. But there's one place that if you shop from, they give you like $60 cash back. Baby. I was like, let me stock up on some stuff and just buy it all at once. So I really like it. I get a check from them like every 6 months. And it's always under $100 because I don't do a lot of online, especially this year. Last year they were sending me some nice checks. This year, where am I going? What am I shopping for? You know what I mean? Like you shop to leave and go places, but this, you're not going anywhere. So what do you need? Well, some people said, how did he get an arranged marriage with no job? I think, well, they were marrying him into like a family with money, a family with status. So eventually he was going to have to get a job, but he was going to be able to get a job with an affluent family. That's what they wanted. Tiffany and Co said, but if you're kept, then you can expect to be cheated on 9 out of 10 times. Listen, if it's Jeff Bezos, just don't let me see her, Jeff. You know how I feel about that. I'm letting that man do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You're not divorcing me. Shannon Evans said, happy Sunday, stars. What's up, Shan? Thank you, Shantina, because he was not working for Shantina, you messy. Shantina said, yes, Summit was too eager to give up that call center job when Jenny got there. Oh, Bonnie, I forgot. You're right. Bonnie said she took her Social Security out early and received 5 to 6. This is so sad. This is so sad. Same thing, Miss GG88. Like, what am I doing? I was looking at my my shopping list for Black Friday. I'll share that with you guys if you're interested. I was looking at the things that I was going to get, and I was just like, this list is so different from last year. Because last year I bought all of these clothes, all of these shoes. I was buying all of this stuff because I told you, this is my gear to travel. Like my family and I, we had all these trips planned, and then COVID came in, and I'm like, I didn't even use any of that stuff. And some of the stuff that I bought, first of all, it was too late to return it. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff that I bought, it was just like I wanted it for a certain event, for a certain season. That has now passed. I don't even know if the outfit that I got is gonna look good next year, because who knows what the fashion scene is gonna be? Who knows how that's gonna change? Some of the stuff I like gave away. I'm like, this is a waste of so much money. I'm giving away so much stuff. So much stuff. And it's like, I'm not doing that this year. So this year I'm just buying like stuff that I know that I'll use immediately. Like, my teapot. Oh, it's my phone. Oh, like to my teapot and all that stuff. I'm buying a pan set. I'm getting the Always pan that's like been advertised everywhere. I really like it. It's a POC owned. I like investing in different stuff. I'm getting the tower for my internet connection, getting another camera, so I could like do better, because I'm doing everything on my phone, but I want to be able to like give you guys better quality videos, better lives. I'm getting equipment for better lives. I'm doing stuff like that. I'm not buying clothes and shoes because it's a waste. It's a waste. I don't know when I'm going to be able to leave. You know what I mean? I don't know when we're going to be able to go anywhere, because we're going to get a new administration, and listen, they're going to be on it. They're going to be on it. And their number one priority is going to be getting rid of this virus, and allowing us to be living like how China is living right now. You know what I mean? So until I know for sure that I can leave and go out and travel, I'm not buying anything, because to be real with you guys, I buy clothes and I buy shoes and makeup and all that stuff because I like how it looks and I like to make myself feel good. I also like to stunt. Forgive me. I'm a Black woman from the city of Philadelphia. We stunt, okay? Stunting means I want to put on this outfit. I want to be posted up somewhere looking, because I look good. You need to see this fit that I just bought. I got to go somewhere. When this whole thing first started, do you know how many times I went to Target stunting until I looked myself in the mirror? I think I was about a pajama section, and I was like, you look ridiculous. It's a pandemic. Why are you fully dressed? Why are you wearing this fur coat in here? Like any other day, it would make sense, but we're in a pandemic, honey. And I told y'all when I break because I think I did a live right after I got kicked out of Target. Because they were like, ma'am, you can't roam. You have to buy your stuff and you have to leave. That was what I did, because I'm a stunner. I stunt. I put on good clothes and I go nice places and I stunt. I take pictures. I look good. I flirt. I can't do that from a Zoom. I don't want to do it from a Zoom. So I'm just not buying it. I've seen some stuff that looks cute that I like, but I'm not buying anything until I know that I can comfortably stunt, and it's not in the Target. Not doing it. Not doing it. In the pajama, y'all. In the pajama section, sequin turban, full fur coat, faux fur coat, and I think I had on was it my bedazzled Steve Madden's? Ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I'm looking back at I look ridiculous. I looked ridiculous, but I wanted something to do. I couldn't deal with being quarantined. So I'm in there shopping for panties, dressed like a scammer. I look like a scammer. I look like a scammer. I was like, I can't do it. But I just wanted to put something on and go out and feel good. But then, I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. So I'm not doing it until I can go somewhere. I have so many faux fur coats. Where am I wearing them? Where am I wearing them? I live in LA. When it gets to a good, 68 degrees, that's when the faux fur comes out. That's when everybody is going to coffee shops and walking around the Americana. Get on, or we're at the Grove taking pictures in front of the Christmas tree. You stunt. I can't stunt in my faux fur. I put on my faux fur on here. I get warm and overheated and I pass out. I can't stunt. So I'm not buying no shoes. I'm not buying no more clothes because I still haven't worn a clothes that I bought in 2019 for 2020. It's a waste. It's a waste. I'm not doing it. So I'm investing in pots, in YouTube. Might try another wig. Why not? Beauty, like skincare stuff. That's what's on my list. I was like, wow. My shopping has really, my shopping compared to last year, it has changed so much. so much because like where am I going to wear that stuff? I feel sorry for fashion designers and everything. Everybody who's releasing stuff this year, it's not happening. For what? Where are we wearing this to? No weddings. There's no freaking weddings. Where am I wearing this dress to? No reason. No reason. Go ahead, Kimberly. Oh, Shan, I'm sorry. LS, I am not a sweats person. I have so many, so many loungewear sweatsuits, girl. Oh, I don't know. Y'all know what I mean when I say girl. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shantina. That's what I'm going through now. Like, I don't listen. We dropped thousands of dollars on Christmas. I don't know what's happening with that money. Missy B2. That when so Missy B2 was talking about I wore I was mad festive when I went to go vote. She was talking about the outfit that you had on when you went to go vote. That was I felt so good that day. Well, y'all know for me, voting is like a holiday in my family. Like we do voting big, okay? So I always am like really festive when I dress up. But that was like the first time that I've dressed up since I was asked to leave Target. I'm so embarrassed. And that's my local Target. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like they were aggressive or mean or anything, but they were just like, you got to buy something. And it was, I had to eat it. I had to eat that moment and leave because it's my local Target. I can walk there. I'm not going to drive to another one because I got embarrassed because I got put out of Target in a faux fur coat. I'm not going to do that, right? So I hadn't dressed up since then because there was nothing going on. There were no events, nothing was happening. So I hadn't dressed up since then. So just getting dressed, that feeling of like going out to do something, felt so good. Did I get dressed up in Atlanta? I think I got dressed up in Atlanta, but it was weird. It wasn't like Atlanta was weird because it's a pandemic, right? So we weren't doing like too much. So it was really just like we got to go in and eat and get out. It was I don't know. That voting just felt different. It felt really I felt free. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But just the way you lotion differently. When you're getting ready to go out. You take more time with your baby hairs when when you're going out. You look through your good earrings, you put on a good moisturizer. Oh, oh. It was the security guard that's my friend. But he had to do his job. I'm like, okay, you're right. So I just, rolled up, bought my panties and some gum, and walked out. Gracie Ellis said, yes, Kimberly, this overweight woman like myself had the nerve to ask if they had lingerie at my size. She's bigger than me. I was like, yes, it's all I wear. That happened to me too with somebody. Somebody asked me what a plus size section was. I was like, oh, I don't know. Don't just assume I wear double digits. Even though I do, don't assume. You listen, women are something about our weight and our age. Excuse me. I love us. Oh God. You know what, Shan? Probably because when I went back, they had the section that I was roaming blocked off. Now they've opened it up, but you couldn't like at Target. You couldn't walk through. You couldn't walk through the purse section. You couldn't walk through the underwear section. You couldn't walk through the women's section. Like all of that was blocked off. Bathing suits, all of that was blocked off. You could really just go to the grocery section and roam. But even then, security was at the door watching you. So they unblocked it. I don't know why, but they're blocking it back up. This pandemic is so confusing. It's like, okay, you can go out. No, you can't go. Now you can go out, but you got to be in at a certain time. Okay, I'm out. I'm leaving because it's a certain time. Oh, wait, you can't go back out anymore. The amount of therapy we're going to need. Can I just say bravo to everybody who is making it through this? Like, because I've talked about it before, but guys, we are really living through a pandemic. We're living through a pandemic, like surviving a deadly virus. We're in a freaking horror movie and we're making it. We're the final girl. We are literally the final girl. We are making it through a pandemic. Shout out to everybody on YouTube who is still like creating. Shout out to Shannon Avan who is still like putting up videos and still engaging with the audience, acting like the world is okay. Coming on here, making y'all laugh, having a good time, like we're not living through a deadly virus. Shout out to us. Cheers to us. And still trying to have a holiday. Oh, listen, Graciela, you know I love a moo-moo, so don't get me to talking. Oh my goodness, Dee Dee said I've worked the entire pandemic in my scrubs, but I get it. I'm tired of my only outfit being scrubs. Yep. I'm telling you, when we can finally go out, I'm going out. I'm going out. I used to be that girl that was just like, okay, when I'm hanging out with my friends, it's 9 p.m. Got to get up early. I don't, but I just don't like hanging out late. Oh, baby. I'm like, oh, 3 a.m. I could go another round. I'm going to be hitting them streets out and about. Out and about. Out and about. Oh, thank you, Shannon Evan. I feel the same way about you. Yep, Gina, we are warriors. Hey, Willow Ann. I'm great. How are you? Yes, Frankie. We did that. We did that. We don't, because we just have to keep on going day by day by day. We're just taking it and keeping on going. But I think you all should like just sit down and recognize what you have lived through. This is huge. Huge. Thank you, Miss Gigi. Yeah, we all got this. One day at a time. Absolutely. Thank you, Graciela. Oh, LS, absolutely. I can't wait to get to the Essence Festival. That's what I brought a lot of my clothes for. We had our Airbnb in New Orleans. Like, we were going. I was on a whole girls trip to the Essence Festival. Got all these outfits for New Orleans. Where am I wearing them? Target. that yes, small Brittany. That is that is what is it? Our logo? Is it? No, it's not our logo. What is it? That's our words to live by for 2022. Small Brittany said, because I feel like 2021, we're still going to be in for a while, guys. I think we may be back to a new normal in 2022. But Small Brittany said, out and about 2022. That's it. That's our slogan. That is our slogan. Out and about 2022. Hitting the streets. You want to talk about meetups? I'm going to have so many meetups. You're going to be like, okay, girl. We are tired. We have families and lives to get back to. We can't meet up with you every week. Same sup people. Yep. My friend just became a nurse like right before the pandemic. He had just like passed his test to like at least start training, or not training, but being under someone. And then COVID hit, and he was just like everything. He was just like, I just became like I just start dealing with patients on my own. And he's like, I'm freaking nervous. You know what I mean? But he's like, I just got thrown into the fire. There was no time, no time. My friends and I want to do something for him like huge. I can say this because he doesn't watch these things. I don't do reality TV. He's that person. But we want to do something huge for him because this is a big year. This is a big year for him, and he is doing his best, doing his best. This is how we do in 2022. Yes, the amount of kids that we be born out of this life. Damn COVID babies. Yep. Crystal, he was one of them. He was one of them. He was like, they know I don't know what I'm doing. But he's doing it, and he's doing it, and doing it well. I know, like right, like we were, I remember it like it was yesterday, Crystal. We were celebrating, we were celebrating the fact that he had graduated and we or passed his test. We were like doing like friends FaceTime, so proud of him or whatever. And then like right after that, he was like had dealing with his own patients, like on the floor. He was like, I can't believe this. It just happened so fast, guys. Remember it was just in China, and next thing you knew, we were being shut down. It happened so fast. Oh, everybody pregnant, small Brittany. Everybody pregnant. Yep, trial by fire, Crystal. It really is, Gina. He is going like he's going to be an awesome nurse after this. Awesome nurse. Like right after, bam. He was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Pray for me, guys. But look at you now. Look at you. Look at you now. Yeah, we will sup people. Oh, thank you, Willow and Pixie. Thank you. Tiffany and Co. That Joan was in the US in November. Come on, Philly. Yeah, it had been here. We didn't know what it was. Everybody thought it was the cold. Oh, Danielle, I remember when it hit Vegas because that's when we had to cancel our trip because we were going to see Anita Baker because she has a residency in Vegas. I don't know if she's still going to have it. Oh, Crystal, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, small Brittany. I haven't like we check in on him and then he'll like give us like I'll check in on Thursday. I'll get a text message from him on Monday. Hey, just responded. I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. Get your rest. Take your breaks when you can. I was just, checking to make sure you're okay. Just see how you're doing. Oh, Danielle. You just had it? Wow. I'm glad. Are you past it? I hope you are. I hope you are. That is a really weird space to be in because I told you guys about the COVID test I took out here in LA, and it was very nerve wracking. Those 24 hours, we had to wait 24 hours for the results. I was just like, oh my gosh. And it's so weird because your mind will take you places that your body will not. So my mind is making me think I got a fever. I'm like, oh my God, my glands are enlarged, all of this stuff. And I didn't even have COVID. But because I took the test and I didn't know, I'm like, oh God. Oh God, my appetite. I think I'm losing my appetite. Oh God, I think I just lost 40 pounds overnight. Nothing. And I was like, oh, negative. Oh, so what was all of that? My mind. It was my mind. My body didn't do anything. It was my mind. Yes, I can't. Same thing, Pastor Ellen Didi. I can't wait. I'm like, I want to start looking like how I looked before COVID, before this whole pandemic. I miss my old face. I miss my old body. I miss my old waistline. Oh, yeah, I tried not to be anxious about that whole COVID test, but when I took it, I was just like, because reality sets in. You know what I mean? Like I said before, we're doing day by day, day by day, day by day. But then when you do something like that, the reality is just like, oh, okay, this is a deadly virus. I could get it. It could affect me for the rest of my life. I could either bounce back from it or I can't. Like all that stuff, all that you have to take in all of that. Oh gosh, Crystal, I used to get my eyebrows done, my eyebrows and nails done every 3 weeks. I was that girl. Look at these. Look at these things. These are my eyebrows from when I was 12. My 12-year-old eyebrows are back. Thank God they're not joining together. Look at this. My eyebrow girl is going to be like, oh no, I got to raise my price. She going to raise her price on me when I see her again. If she can survive this pandemic. So many businesses in my neighborhood have closed. It's just really sad. Oh yeah, Shannon Van. Because when this whole thing started, I was looking good on my Zooms, girl. By April, I was like, okay, I'm just showing up in a onesie, a onesie, and you better take it. Thank you. But like, they used to be so cute and manicured. Now they're just like wild. Small Brittany said, my teenage unibrow is back, but I'm leaning in. That's right, girl. Lean into it. Lean in. Oh, same thing, Ryan. My sinuses too. I tried to hold, like, especially when I'm on here, I tried to hold everything in because I don't want anybody to think I have anything. But I'm the same way. Like, if I'm out and I have to like sneeze or something, or if I have to like cough, I hold it in and I like run to like a parking lot. Because you cough anywhere in public and people are like, I'm telling you, it's like we're living through a freaking zombie apocalypse. It's just like if you cough anywhere in public or sneeze, it is just like the zombie apocalypse when people start to see you change. You know what I mean? Like in those horror movies, and it's just like, oh no, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. That's how they look at you. That's how they look at you. It's like a look of shame. Like, how dare you sneeze? It's like, no, there are other things that you can have besides COVID. I'm allergic to something. I told y'all when I had my mask on, and I had like it was a cloth mask, and a piece of thread got up my nose, and I sneezed, and everybody. I think where was I at? I think I was somewhere I shouldn't have been. I think it was walking into a Sephora, and everybody was like, I said, "Oh, it's a thread in my mask." You can't do any of that. Thank you, Frankie. Yeah, what I don't even know what my body is going to be when I get out of this. I'm not even thinking about it. Not even thinking. I was like, I will deal with this when this thing is over. Yes. We're all going to pass out from holding in coughs. Oh gosh. I love that we're all like living the same life. Living the same life. They were all like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Let me just leave. I don't need whatever I was walking into Sephora for. I don't need it. I'll just go and get it online. And the weird thing about it is that because of this whole COVID situation, I have become accustomed to doing things a bit differently. Like, I am the type of person, I'm a brick and mortar store kind of girl. I'm not an online girl. I'm only online when I don't like, because I don't like being in crowded places. So I started my online Black Friday shopping like 3 years ago because I don't like that panic and craziness. I like to order online and get what I need. But other than that, I'm a brick and mortar girl. I like to pick up my stuff, pay for it, and be gone. I don't like ordering it online and waiting for it to get to me and dealing with the shipping and all that stuff. I'm a brick and mortar girl. This whole COVID situation, I've become an online girl. Online. I was like, first of all, I can literally walk to the Sephora from my apartment. Literally walk. The other day, I had to like get like a Laura Mercier, her setting powder. I had to get a bigger one because I got the travel size one and I had just used that up. So I was like, let me just put money into this and get the bigger one. And I was getting ready to go get it. And I was like, I can order it online. The shipping will be free. It won't get to me right away. But if I order, I was like, Nikki, no, go and pick it up. You can go to Sephora and pick it up. But I just am now, I've changed. I'm an online girl. Even if I could go pick it up online, online. And I can't believe that I'm here. I am a brick and mortar girl. Oh, I can't wait till I fully go out. Shannon Devere said, no wonder you're a VIB. That close could be dangerous. I was not like that. I was not like that, Shan. But yeah, I just walk there all the time. Yeah, we are strong. We really are, guys. We really are. Speaking of strong, let me get to them strong back chickens that I'm not marinating tonight, but I do have to put them up. I got to get them prepared. I got to get them prepared. I think I want to make the dessert first. I think I'm going to make my dessert because I'm prepped. Like I have everything that oh shoot, I need truffle oil. I just thought about that. I got to get truffle oil tomorrow. Cause y'all know why I need truffle oil? Macaroni and cheese. That is my secret. That is my secret to my macaroni and cheese. I put it in the pasta, in the macaroni. So what I do is after I drain, I don't throw away. Let me just take you through my process before I get out of here. So when I'm making my noodles, make them al dente. Don't cook them all the way because they're still going to cook in the pan when you put it in the oven for the macaroni and cheese. But what I do is I just take a little bit of butter, and it depends on how much you have, like how much pasta macaroni you have. Maybe like a teaspoon, or not a half a cup, like like a little bit, not a half, but just enough to like properly coat the macaroni and cheese, the macaroni with a little bit of butter. Throw a little bit of salt in there, not too much salt because you're going to get the macaroni salty with the roux and the cheese. So you don't want to add too much salt, and you just throw it in mix it in the noodles, set them aside, make your roux, just a little bit of truffle oil in the roux. Macaroni and cheese gonna be fire. Because first of all, the pasta with just the truffle oil and a little bit of butter and a little bit of salt, delicious. Delicious. But when you throw in your roux and your cheese and you put it in the pot, you put it in the pan for about 45 minutes, let the crust get a little, crunchy. Delicious. That is my macaroni and cheese secret, truffle oil. Truffle oil. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Just try it. Just put it in a separate little pot or separate little, little something set aside and just try it. They're gonna love you. They're gonna love you. Give it to a man. Give it to a man that you trying to. I was gonna say get in bed. Who am I? Get in bed or get that ring from. Make them fall in love with you. Put it on and make them want to marry me. Yeah, put it on and make them want to marry me. Shut up, small Brittany. She said, okay, Gordon Ramsay. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it, Shed, of course. Them strong back chickens. I gotta get some good kitchen shears, y'all. I'ma try Chef Tools because I know they got a good kitchen shear. Yeah, with Ryan Rounds, because of the holiday season, and I think because of COVID, a lot of places are offering free shipping. I haven't paid this all of 2020, and I've been shopping at Sephora. I haven't paid for shipping yet. Strong back chickens. Oh God. Taking notes. Yes, rah rah. Take notes, rah rah. Hey, Marianne. Yep. Tell it, Frankie. Pandemic, race war, depression, financial collapse. And y'all, we just getting started. We just getting started because that man not leaving the White House. We just getting started. 2020 is going out with a bang. Trust and believe. Hopefully not a bang like that, Lord. Oh, of course, Dee Dee. I'll do that for you guys. Oh, speaking of that, so this week, guys, my last live for the next few days will be tomorrow. I'm doing the Real Housewives of Potomac and at 2. And then at 7:30, I'm going to do the Family Chantel. And then that's going to be it because I just won't have the time to do. Well, that's it. Those are the only shows anyway. I normally would come back on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I normally would come back and do a live on Thursday for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Orange County, but I'm not doing those this week because that's Thanksgiving. So, I'm not doing anything on Thanksgiving but eating. That's all I'm doing because it's Kima, because all of our food will be cooked by Wednesday. We're just warming it up in the oven on Thursday. Everything will be cooked by Wednesday. So the next time you will see me after the Family Chantel's live tomorrow night will be on Friday for Love After Lockup. Because by that time, I would have done all of my online Black Friday shopping and I'll, be ready and ripe for you guys. So that's the next time you'll see me. So tomorrow night at 7:30, the Family Chantel, but before that at 2 p.m., the Real Housewives of Potomac. So those are going to be my last lives for the week until Friday. But don't you fret, because I have some fun edited videos that I'll have for you guys. So you'll have something to watch throughout the week. It won't just, my channel won't just be like bare. I will have like fun stuff to for you guys to watch. And, I'll be chatting with you guys in the comment section too. I will also be active over there on Instagram. And yeah, so I'm not going to be gone, but I'm cooking and I'm just going to take some time to just chill. It's the holiday season. Not working on holiday. No, we're not working on Native American Appreciation Day. We're not going to work on that day. So yeah, you will. I already have edited stuff that's going up daily. So every day you'll have a new video until Friday, which is when I do the Love After Lockup live. So you guys, I just wanted to give you that before we get out of here. But yeah, I'll definitely probably next week I'll probably give you guys the Turkey Day vlog to just show you my process and talk about some things that we didn't get to talk about on here. Jazzy Go, I did not do Southern Charm from last week. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because somebody said something about the lives and they were just like, oh my goodness, are you going to stop doing Salt Lake City? If Salt Lake City brings it, absolutely not. What I will do moving forward, so just not to leave you guys without anything, if I watch a show, I will tell you right away. I will let you know probably on Instagram, and I'll put a post up here on YouTube. But if the show doesn't bring it, I'd much rather come on here and just chit chat with you guys about anything. You know what I mean? Because those conversations are more important than more important and fun to me than trying to pull teeth from a dry episode. Like if nothing happens, I'm not going to do a review. I'm not just going to just say something to feel obligated. Like I have fun here. This is, I won't say hobby because it's, it means more to that than me, but I enjoy my time here. I enjoy doing these lives with you guys. I enjoy creating content for you all and on this channel. I don't want to make this a job. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make these reviews. It's just like, oh my goodness, I have to do it at this time. And I'm not, because I feel like sometimes at work, you don't enjoy what you're doing, but it's work. So it's just like, even though I don't enjoy it today, I still have to do it because I'm obligated to do this job. I don't want that to become this, because then I'll be doing it for reasons that are not to make me happy, which is why I started this. I have fun here. I enjoy it. I want you to have fun. I want to have fun. And if I am watching an episode and I'm just like, there's nothing that I want to talk about, I'm not doing it anymore. So that's the thing. I'll still get on here and we'll talk about a subject and we'll just have fun. You know what I mean? But Southern Charm didn't give me anything, so I didn't think it deserved a live. The shows have to bring it. So far, Salt Lake City is bringing it. Orange County is on their last legs with me. I'm dedicated to the show because it's a part of me because I've been watching it for 15 years. But if they're not bringing it, they won't get a review. We'll get something fun here instead of that. But if they're not doing it, I'm not going to do it. Why? Why am I going to put in work for a show that they didn't put in work for? No, you got to earn this review. You got to earn it. I put in work. I have a good time here, but I'm giving you a good show. Why am I giving you any time if you haven't given me anything? Nope, we're not doing that. So there was no Southern Charm last week. There won't be any this week because of Thanksgiving. But next week, I hope they do something. I hope not the week after next. They better bring it because they've been boring. They've been boring me. I miss Cam. Cam is needed on that show. They can never do another season without Cam, because now a Shep is supposed to be like the voice of reason that Cam is, and he's not capable of doing that. We have no voice of reason. We have no glue. Cam is the glue, and without her, this show, in my opinion, does not work. So yeah, although I love Leva, we still need Cam. We still need Cam. The chit chatter. Yeah, hope you guys have a great weekend too. Oh my gosh, Marianne. You know what? Whitney hasn't been on this show a lot though. I haven't seen a lot of them. I was curious as to why he is like falling back to, he feels like a friend of the show now when he was like a huge part of the show. And he's the EP. So I don't know. I don't know why he dialed himself back. I don't know. Yes. Good night, fam. Thank you so much for joining me. I just want to make sure I get everybody before I get out of here. Yeah. Oh, it's not fancy. Guys, my truffle oil. I know it sounds fancy. Truffle oil is very expensive. Get it from Marshall's. Get Marshalls. Y'all know Marshalls got that little fancy oil section, avocado oil from Greece and all of that stuff. Marshalls and get your truffle oil. Half the price of what it is in the market, baby. Don't say I ain't did nothing for you. Anyway, I got to get out of here. So you guys will see me tomorrow, if you can, at 2 p.m. for Potomac. And then later that night at 7:30 for the Family Chantel. And then I will see you again for a live on Friday, probably at what, 7:30? So I think Love After Lockup will be back to me in an hour. So 7:30 on Friday, but keep on checking my channel daily. Make sure you hit the notification button because I'm going to be putting up stuff, edited videos. So some of you who just like the edited stuff, you're going to get spoiled this week. So check back then. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I'm going to go brine some chickens. Oh no, I got to cut the backs out. No, I got to put the damn chickens up. I'll brine them tomorrow, but I'm gonna probably do my sides tonight. So we will see. Let me get my schedule together. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Oh, I'll say that tomorrow. I'll say that tomorrow. I'm just acting like I'm not gonna see y'all again. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I'm freezing. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you much. Bye. I love you, Conrad.